Relapsing when alone is one of the biggest reasons why men keep falling back to porn and are continuously relapsing over and over and over again. And at the end of this video, you're going to find out and know exactly how to stop relapsing when you're alone, and also understand why you're relapsing when you're alone, and how to overcome this so that you can quit porn for good and completely. Why should you listen to me? Because I'm 3.5 years free myself. I've helped 60 plus men quit porn completely. And the one thing I noticed is sometimes my clients travel for work. I'm working with a guy now who said, hey, I'm traveling to Vegas. I'm going to be in the hotel room, no contact with my family because they're not with him. And in the past, this would cause him to relapse. But having worked with countless clients who have been in the same scenario, there is an exact formula to staying porn free when alone. And the first thing to understand is that being alone isn't why men are relapsing. It's what men think when they're alone, which is causing them to relapse, right? Quitting porn is 100% mental. So if I go through the examples I have here, the reason why most men are relapsing when they're alone is simply because of their thoughts. When a man is distracting himself with his family or work so that he doesn't have that alone time or that lustful thought or temptation to watch porn, that's exactly what he's doing. It's a distraction. And eventually comes a time when he's alone and boom, relapse. Now, you might be thinking, oh, I barely travel or I'm barely alone. The thing is, there comes a point in time where my client, because I had another client, and he was porn free for about 2, 3 months just off willpower, which is great. I'm happy for him. He got to experience the benefits. But as soon as he relapsed when he traveled for work, he was falling back to porn again and again and again, like we discussed. And he decided, hey, enough is enough. I want to quit porn completely. So, what do I do to break this cycle? Right? That's why willpower isn't good. That's why therapy, meditating, side blockers, they're not bad, but they're not good. They're not the best way to quit porn completely. Right? If you want to relapse every few weeks, sure, rely on willpower. But if you want to quit porn completely, you have to focus on winning the mental battle, because it's not being alone that's making men relapse. It's what men think when they're alone that's making them relapse. So that is literally the main lesson. What are you thinking? What are your thoughts? What can you do to stop relapsing when you're alone? And if you're getting value so far, like this video. So going back to my client who's in Vegas, who's got the hotel room alone to himself, I just told him, hey, look, man, don't let your mind make excuses of using Vegas or the hotel room as an excuse to relapse. You already have all the tools you need to win your mental battle to stay porn free. He's like almost 30 days free now, as someone who was watching porn for I think plus 15 years and relapsing a lot. He's retrained his mind. He's confidently and strongly staying porn free. So he just has to stick to the system and, again, pay attention to his thoughts, right? Because thoughts are more powerful than action. Before every relapse, there is a thought, right? And like we've been saying throughout this whole video, it's not being alone that makes men relapse. It's what men think when they're alone that makes them relapse. Quitting porn is 100% mental.